The purpose of this video is to answer the question, would it be better for me to just make all 3 of my trial payments at once? This is a question that comes from you guys out there. Thank you so much for your questions and comments. If you are a subscriber to my page, welcome back. Good to see you. If you are not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe, like my videos, and let me know if you have a particular comment or question related to your situation. I always try to get back to everyone as soon as possible. So the setup for this question would be, you are somebody out there who has applied for a loan modification. Your lender has approved you for a loan modification, and they've placed you on one of these trial payment plans, otherwise known or abbreviated as a TPP. Now, if you have questions about the modification process or TPPs in general, I have other videos geared toward answering trial payment plan questions. Watch those videos. This video is answering one specific question that I get all the time from homeowners, which would be, can I just make all 3 of these payments at once, be done with the trial quickly, and then get my final modification? The answer to that is no, don't do that. That will mess everything up. So I just want to kind of break that down for you. So when you get approved for a loan modification and you get put on one of these trial payment plans, it is exactly what it's called. It's a trial, right? Okay. Before your bank will give you a final agreement saying, we agree to allow you to take all the payments you missed, put them on the end of the loan, and just resume with a normal payment. Before the bank will agree to that formally, they are trying to test your household income for 3 months to make sure that resuming a mortgage payment is affordable for you, and to make sure that you have regular, consistent income that is coming in every month that will allow you to make the payment. Banks do not want to give loan modifications to people that are at risk of re-defaulting again. So this is literally what they're trying to test with the trial payment plans. So if you get one of these agreements, even if you've received some sort of windfall of money or you've saved your money and you have 3 months worth of payments, you don't want to pay them all at once. The reason being, you're not demonstrating to the lender what they're testing. They're testing to make sure that you have consistent income coming in. And that's not what the lender asked for. The lender asked you to make 3 payments once per month, which then leads you to this final loan modification. So the risk is, if you make all 3 payments at once, that doesn't satisfy what the bank is looking for, and they could actually label that as non-compliance with the trial payment plan agreement. Now that sounds crazy, right? Because if you have 3 months worth of payments, you would think that you'd be demonstrating to the bank, hey, I have more than enough to make these payments. But for whatever reason in the investor and the lender's heads, they want you to make these 3 payments consecutively once a month for 3 months. And so I have had many people come to me with a messed up TPP. They're like, hey, I got this. I just sent in 3 months worth of payments and I didn't get my final loan modification documents. And you could be at risk of being labeled as not in compliance with your TPP. So the best thing you can do if you get a TPP is to just make those payments right when the bank is asking for them in the exact amount, pay them with the instructions that the bank has told you they want you to pay them, and just make it through the 3 months. Yes, it is kind of annoying to be approved for a modification, but then have to wait 3 months for the process to get finalized, but just do it in the way that they want you to do it. The other kind of side issue to be aware of is, if you make all those 3 payments at once, you run the risk that the people who actually receive the payments in the lender's systems and have to apply them, they won't know what that payment is. The payment needs to match the amount that they're saying they want from you, right? So if you times that by 3 and you just send in a lump sum, a lender representative on the other side is going to look at this lump sum payment and say, these don't look like trial payments. This is way too much for a trial payment. And what you do then is you run the risk that they will take that lump sum, put it in a suspense account, and then tell you that you didn't make your trial payment. That has happened several times. It's a huge pain to have to correct, and it takes a long time to get issues resolved with the bank. So if you are on a TPP, don't pay early, don't pay a lump sum, do it exactly in the way that the bank is asking you to. And if you have more questions about TPPs in general, watch my other videos on this page. Good luck.